thank you for joining us today on Promise and Be Unleashed with our special guest, where we will be cooking simple dishes in Darzell's kitchen. Darzell, welcome to Promise and Be Unleashed.
Oh, thank you. I am so glad to be here with you.
Well, you know, this is not abnormal for us. This is what you and I do.
Absolutely.
It's what we do, but it's spring, and I know people are looking for simple dishes where they can get up, cook, have it finished, and go. And what better time to have you come on to share with us one of your simple dishes. Now,
Yes.
First of all, I've known you for how long?
Oh, 33 years.
Wow.
33 years.
Wow, that's right.
Yes.
33 years.
Absolutely.
And one thing I know for sure is that whenever I come to your house, I'm destined for a good meal. We're going to have a wonderful meal.
We always do.
But you've always had a love for cooking.
I have.
Yes.
I have. And it's funny that you say that because when I got married,
Mm-hmm.
I could not cook. Had no idea.
Yes.
And I'm going to pull out what really inspired me to start cooking.
Wow.
I used to work at the Sheraton Hotel in North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
and I had guests, and they knew I was getting married.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what opened me up to cooking.
Wow.
And now, and you notice it says cook and love it.
Wow.
And I do.
And it looks like you've loved this book
I
too.
have
You've
loved
worn that
book.
cookbook out.
It is. Cooking is good therapy.
Excellent.
Because you're doing it for people that you love. You're doing it for people that, you know, maybe someone gets sick and you want to do stuff like that. I love doing it.
Awesome.
I love it.
Yeah. And you know what? So today you're going to give us, just a demo of one of those comfort meals that you make. So just talk about what you're going to share with us today.
Right. This is quick because sometimes you don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So, and this is comfort food, it's elegant, and I love it. So today is going to be my spinach quiche.
Ooh.
And it's taken from Patty LaBelle's cookbook also, but I have put my own special touches in this.
Got it.
I
Got
have.
it.
So I'm going to go over the ingredients that we're going to be using, and then we're going to get right into it, right?
I love it. I love it.
So we have a cup of frozen spinach. You let it thaw out and make sure you get as much water out of it as you can.
Okay.
Because you don't want it to be watery.
Right.
And then I have a cup of roasted turkey, and it's just lunch meat that you can get in the grocery store, and you just chop it up.
Okay.
And a cup of Gruyere cheese.
Yes.
And it is this is the perfect cheese for quiche.
It really is.
It is perfect.
It really is.
And then, you know, your 3 eggs and also a cup and a half of half and half. And these are my touches that I added to this.
Okay, so let's talk about these seasonings, because there's one in here, I tell you, I never heard of it until.
Oh, yes, this is the perfect one. The first one is I do a teaspoon of ground mustard.
Okay.
It gives it like a little rich taste.
Okay.
And also a half a teaspoon of nutmeg.
And that's really interesting that you would put nutmeg in this dish.
Yeah, it coats it, you know, because, you know, the cheese has salt.
Okay.
So you want to bring a little sweetness into it.
Okay.
And the special ingredient. Slap your mama.
Slap.
It puts an extra touch, a little spicy, but not too much. And I use a half a teaspoon of that.
And that has a little Cajun flair to
like
it, right?
Louisiana.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
I love it.
And just a dash of hot sauce.
Yes.
And just a dash of pepper.
Awesome.
And
awesome.
this is it. So
Okay,
I'm going to start mixing.
Okay.
First, I'm going to mix the wet ingredients.
Okay.
So we have a cup of, right here, we measure a cup of half and half.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's a cup and a half. And, you know, this is so easy. You probably could do this with your eyes closed, you know?
Okay.
And then we do 3 eggs.
And you're good. You can crack an egg without dropping the shell. I love it.
Okay, let's see
It's a
if
science,
I can,
right?
let's see if I can keep this up. This will be the day. Let's see. Hey, we did it.
We did it. Yes.
So just want to get this incorporated
Okay.
like that.
So just mixing our egg with the half and half.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Okay. So far, so good.
Yes, and so once we got that,
Okay.
So now we're going to put all of these ingredients.
Okay, and those are all the seasonings that
These
you
are
just
all the
poured.
season.
Okay.
You got a teaspoon, of the ground mustard, and a
Okay.
half a teaspoon of Slap Your Mama,
Okay.
and a half a teaspoon of nutmeg.
Okay.
And so we're just gonna put that in there, pop that in, and then I just add a dash of the hot sauce.
Love it.
You know, it's not gonna be spicy, so don't be afraid of spice. And just a little bit of black pepper.
Okay.
And you know, that just adds, and then we just mix it up again.
Okay.
And so now, the favorite ingredients that we're gonna put in.
Yes.
Okay, we have a cup of spinach. And guys, please make sure you get as much water out of the spinach as possible.
Okay.
And then we have a cup of the roasted turkey that I have chopped. And you can use any kind of meat if you want to use ham.
Okay.
It's up to you. Sometimes you can use turkey sausage, but I just choose to use just this.
The turkey.
And you
And
just,
the thing about the cheese is so rich
yes,
that,
it is
you know,
very
even if
rich.
you did it without meat,
Yeah, you
this
could.
dish is still fantastic even without the meat. So it's
Absolutely.
really up to you, right? Your
It's up
choice,
to
your
you.
preference.
Quiche is one of those dishes where it's up to you. You can do bacon, turkey, sausage, and you also can do like a crustless quiche, like with
Okay.
hash brown. I've
Okay.
done that before. And it's just, there's no limit to this.
I love it.
So now we're gonna get the frozen pie shell
Okay.
and make sure.
I'm just gonna mess in this just a little bit. I'm just gonna mix it a little bit. At least I can say I helped.
Yeah, she can say, she always does this, you know. That's my girl.
Come in.
Look at there. So now we're just gonna put it on the sheet
Move
right
this.
here. We'll just move that. And you can just get a frozen pie shell
Okay.
from the grocery store. And this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna dump all of it in like that. And Jackie, since you wanna help, you wanna get all of that out. So this can be like a girlfriend's quiche.
Yes.
That's what we will name this, a girlfriend's quiche.
That's
Absolutely.
right. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm one of these people who has to scrape everything out of the bowl. I don't believe in wasting one thing.
Hey, and
We're gonna get it all
we're
out.
gonna get it all out
right.
because we
There you
need
go.
all of this.
Yes, all that
Now, if you
goodness.
want to just spread that out,
Okay.
I'm gonna sit that there.
Okay.
And look, it looks beautiful.
Absolutely
like right
delicious
now.
already. I love it.
It does.
I
And
love
see how that's easy. If you having a dinner party or guests come over at the last minute, you can put this together in no time. So now we're gonna put it in a 375 oven
375,
for 40 minutes,
40 minutes,
and we will
wait.
wait for that.
While we're waiting, I have now my new aunt. This is Darzell's aunt, Aunt Seal. And Aunt Seal is going to help us make our date smoothie. And we're going to call it date smoothie just in case we want to go on a date.
Hey, that sounds good to me.
But actually, we're actually going to use dates. Maybe, maybe not. So the ingredients for this smoothie is a fresh banana. So Aunt Seal's going to peel that banana. And all we're gonna do is put all of these ingredients. This is only about 4 or 5 ingredients. So it's something that you can do very quickly in your home when you wanna make something fast for your kids, something fun. Everything goes right in there. So we're gonna put 1 banana in. And we're using, Miss Darzell has wonderful appliances in her kitchen. So we're gonna use everything that she has. So we're also gonna add some cookie butter. Now, I generally use peanut butter, but because Miss Darzell has nut allergies, cookie butter is what we're going to use. So Aunt Seal's going to take that cookie butter and drop it in there. And we're using about 1/4 cup, not too much. We're going to see how the taste is. If it's consistent with what usually happens with peanut butter, I think we'll be okay. All right, so we're going to add that. All right. And then we're going to add our coconut milk. We use about 1 cup of coconut milk. That goes in. And what really, really gives it all that good, rich taste is Hershey's 100% cocoa. Okay, so we're just going to take a tablespoon of cocoa and we're going to put that in there. And Aunt Seal, you said, you know, sometimes you don't measure, you just take a pinch and keep on moving.
Yeah.
So we're going to take this pinch and keep on moving. We'll know if we have enough cocoa.
That good?
Yes, and we'll know if we got enough by the color. Okay. Now, generally what we do with this dish is once we blend it up, I put it in little ice cube cups and we, you know, turn it into a little ice cream dessert. But for today, I think we're going to turn them into smoothies. So Aunt Seal, we just want to add a little bit of ice. Just a little bit. Now, when we talk about sweeteners, bananas are a natural sweetener. So we don't have, yep, I think that's good. Because we want to make it cold, but we don't want to make it overly icy. Then it becomes a little worry. So we don't have any sugar per se, unless the sugar is contained in the cookie butter or in the coconut milk. And I don't believe we have any sugar in the coconut milk. But even if we did, it's very little and it would be natural. And so we've added the ice. Now, we call this a date smoothie. We're hoping that this banana is going to do it for us, but just in case it doesn't, we're going to add at least one date to the mix. Perfect. That's it. Honestly, we don't have to do anything else but blend this up.
And drink.
So we will be back to eat our beautiful spinach quiche and have a sip of our delicious date smoothie.
Beautiful.
Okay, we are back. As you can see, we have our beautiful spinach quiche.
Yes, we do.
It looks absolutely delicious. And we're here with our date smoothies. So ladies, bon appetit. And I'm so glad we were able to get together and enjoy this wonderful meal. Simple dishes in Darzell's kitchen. And Aunt Seal, so glad to have you as one of our guests.
So glad to be here.
So now we're gonna cut. I'm gonna do the honors here, and we're gonna cut right into this.
And see how easy it is to cut into this beautiful dish.
I can't wait to get into this.
Now you need that wine.
So delicious.
Yes, you know, sometimes you just gotta get down with it and just.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Now we're gonna.
And I like crust. I love when
I'm
the
tell her
crust.
to give me the other part of my crust.
I love when the crust falls off on other people's piece and they leave it.
Leave it and you get it.
Yes,
That's
there
right.
we go.
I love you.
I
Okay.
am a crust
There
lady.
is the crust.
And you got a lot of crust over there.
All
Yes,
right.
yes.
Until wants this crust.
And
These
it
are
says,
all
don't cheat out of
Share it
crust.
with Jackie.
And it is the best.
She was kind enough to give me my crust, so I'm good on Seal.
Yeah.
Let's see if I get my
You can take
crust.
hers that she needs.
Yes. I
There we
love it.
go.
I love it.
There it is.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Darzell, for inviting us into your kitchen.
You are so welcome.
Simple dishes
I'm looking forward to the next episode.
in Darzell's kitchen. I think we're going to have a few desserts, I think, in our next
Yes, we
episode.
will. We will. Definitely.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Aunt Seal, all the way from Virginia.
South Boston, Virginia.
South Boston. It doesn't get any better than this.
No
So
better.
Thank you so much for you
Thank
both
you.
being our special guests on Promising Me Unleashed.
I got this. I'll take care of it and I'll make it go away.
Breaking news. Celebrated televangelist Beverly McNair has been reported missing.
Oh my God, Jasmine. Have you heard the news about Dr. Bev?
It doesn't look good, Karis. They found her car, her phone, but there's no sign of her.
Dr. Bev's disappearance is a spiritual attack.
We gotta pray.
Lord, In the name of Jesus.
We need answers, Father. Show us, God. Show us in the spirit, Father.
I'm seeing trees. Why am I seeing trees, Jesus?
Did Dr. Bev's husband say something about the lake?
I know exactly what he's going through.
If they don't find her before nightfall, there's a chance that she may not survive.